All right. Can y'all hear me now?
We should start back over.
I know I will when they can hear me.
Welcome back.
Can you hear us now? Yay! Okay. Welcome back to the King's Corner, the place for all things Bethesda.
I said I didn't know he was going live right then. He is the KingFanMan.
And she is my Mississippi Queen. And this is the KingCast, the podcast that is all about Bethesda. Today's show is going to be amazing. We're going to be talking the Interloper in Fallout 76 and how that is what is coming in the biggest update ever. And we're going to go deep dive into the Interloper today. So you're going to learn some. Quit that. Behave yourself. Behave yourself. But before we get started, let me remind you of a few things. First of all, if you're not subscribed to the KingFanMan channel and you love Bethesda, why not? That's all we talk about on this channel. We do live streams, we do lore videos, we do tip videos, and we do
what kind of videos?
Yeah, and we do and we do the KingCast every Saturday. You will get news, and when she's here, you get crazy. That's it. How are you still higher than me?
I don't know.
Hit the little button on the chair.
But I'm all in. Like I'm not. Also, we're in Arkansas right now.
It's hot.
And Ripple said it is hotter than Satan's crotch in here.
Oh boy. Second or third, I guess, if Satan's crotch was second. Third. If you can and if you're able, we would love your support. There's several ways you can support us. One is by becoming a member of this channel. You see right there on the screen, Dale. His name is highlighted. He's got a crown by his name. Thank you, Dale, for being a member of the King's Crew or the King's Court, whatever it wants to be. As soon as she gets the shirts done, I guess we'll know what it is. But that is one way you can.
Don't be expecting that the next week because it ain't happening.
For the price of a Starbucks coffee a month, you could be a member of the King's Crew, or you can join my Patreon page as well, where I
am so much more fun than and I love Starbucks coffee. If y'all know me, you know I love some serious Starbucks, but I'm more entertaining than Starbucks, and you are more knowledgeable than a cup of Starbucks.
Or the final way.
This is mine.
Oh, I'm sorry. The final way you can support us is by the super chats. They are open.
Walter.
And just the super chats go to the very. Yeah, there you go. The super chats go to the. Doorbell? Would you quit giving it away? Don't give it away. Is that me? Okay, so with all of that out of the way, let's start talking about the Interloper. First, let's start with why we are talking about the Interloper. If you've done Gone Fission or any of the Gone Fission missions in Fallout 76, which is all about fishing, honey.
Let me tell you, my auditory processing is really off today.
What does that have to do with fishing?
I'm hearing you say words that you are not saying, like so many words. I'm like, okay,
that's not what
I know
he said.
He's not saying this word. So what is he saying?
Well, if you've played any of the Gone Fishing and Fission, sorry,
yeah.
and looked at the notes and the tapes that are around, especially just stop at the table right before you get to the captain and flip over the note that's called the deep note, and you will see a picture of what looks like the Interloper right there on the table. It's called the bloody note, I think is what it's called. And you cannot pick it up. You can't have it. It's there so that everyone sees it. And there's some other clues. Again, it seems like the captain is being mentally manipulated, which is one of the things that the Interloper does. So we know in the fall we're getting the building update from Fallout 76, but today we're going to be talking Fallout 76 lore, the Interloper, and why it's going to be coming, and what possibly we could have as elements of that new update with the Interloper. Now, before I get going, 2 pages worth of notes.
Oh my gosh. Maybe if I lower myself. Oh.
There you go. Yay!
It's so low down here, you guys. And look, like my goiter in stuff is just like.
Jeremy says it's nice. We're in Idaho.
Oh, it is nice out there. So I was in Salt Lake City, not very far.
Satan's crotch here.
In May, and it was so stinking cold. And I could go back there and be comfortable today because Satan's crotch right here.
What?
I wasn't going to say right
here.
I just thought I'd scoot him over your way.
Another thing in gone fishing is
this is really low.
The fish that we are catching. Maybe that's a little too low. The 71 degrees. Wow. By the way, y'all notice Jeremy's crown is a different color. That means he's been a member for quite a while. He's going for that gold crown. The gold crown is the best you can have.
Get after it, Jeremy.
But did you ever wonder why the captain wants all these fish? If you ask him, he'll start to tell you, and then he gets interrupted by looks like a Mirelurk king that's kind of cross between a Mirelurk king and a man. We'll talk about that in a minute. He interrupts him, which he does quite often, to make him say, I don't really remember what we're doing with the fish. Well, if you go into the Lucky Hole mine where the Interloper is, you will actually notice baskets of fish now placed beside the Interloper. So, isn't that cool?
I'm just not going to touch that with a 20-foot pole.
Well, you can touch this one. Touch this pole, Pam. Before we get into the Interloper, did you know that there is...
Are we using names now?
No.
Okay.
I didn't say that. When you look
last week too.
Did I really?
That's why I stared at you for forever. You said a name and I was like,
I'm going mental.
And you went, what? And I was like, nothing. Nothing.
I have mental issues. It's okay.
I'm glad we're going public with that.
If you study West Virginia lore just a little bit, you know the Mothman, you know the Flatwoods Monster, you know the Grafton Monster. All of these are based on real cryptids of West Virginia. Well, most people thought that the Interloper was not, that it tied to H.D. Lovecraft.
Talk when I do this.
No. And his books, and we'll go into that in just a minute. But did you know there is a cryptid in West Virginia? I hope this don't mess up the stream. Called the Veggie Man. Did y'all know that?
Veggie 92 in Wisconsin.
Now,
man,
listen to
crazy.
Listen to this about the Veggie Man. It was reported in 1976, and the Veggie Man is very, very tall, very thin, and his body, arms, everything is made out of plants. Arms like a reed. Well, if you look at the Interloper, I mean, he looks like a big tree.
You don't see that?
Yeah, but that ain't what it feels like.
It's the feels like that matters. It's the 100 under it that matters.
The Interloper looks like a big tree. Now, he does have the octopus-looking face, which goes into the H.D. Lovecraft type stuff. But Veggie Man, I thought it was very neat. And this, you say, oh, no. Did you know in season 12 of the Scoreboard, you know, they used to have a really cool art that went along with it, and they still have some, but back in the day, they had really cool. Season 12 Scoreboard actually had a drawing. Listen to this.
Surf is catching up. He's listening to us in 2 time.
I know.
What if I talked in 2 time? Maybe I could talk in 4 time. What would it sound like if I talked in 4 time?
Did you know there's a picture of Veggie Man on season 12 update on Scoreboard, on the season 12 Scoreboard?
Does Veggie Man like veggies?
Well, he's made out of veggies, so I doubt that he likes veggies. Now let's talk about the other influence, obviously. So I believe Veggie Man was definitely an influence because that's a real world cryptid of West Virginia. But there's another influence, obviously, is the H.D. Lovecraft that shows up in all Fallout games. Do you know anything about H.D. Lovecraft?
High definition.
No. This was a person that wrote books
This is really begging me here.
back in the. You took my flag down. What are you talking about?
You can go here for now.
Oh, okay. He wrote books back in the 20s, 30s, and 40s.
That's really cool, though. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like in the game, not in real life.
No, in real life, he wrote
Who did?
fiction. H.G. Lovecraft.
Oh, you mean he's an author?
Yeah.
Okay. Not high definition.
No. One of the things he wrote was the story of, and I cannot pronounce this. Y'all help me. Cthulhu.
Where are you at?
Cthulhu. Cthulhu. Cthulhu, I think is how it's pronounced. And it had a face of an octopus, and it was tall and thin. So knowing Fallout and Fallout's background, always using H.D. Lovecraft, I think they kind of combined the Veggie Man with Cthulhu, and you get the Interloper. Now, with all that said, that's the artistic why it came. Now,
okay, so how far are you guys from Salt Lake City?
Oh my gosh,
just like hours.
Mm-hmm. Well, can you wait on them?
Yeah, one's in Idaho. Well, they're both in Idaho, but I mean, the two I'm speaking of are in Idaho.
Okay, we're going to talk in just a minute about in the game where the Interloper came from. We know where Bethesda came up with it in their head, but where did it actually come from in the game? Plus, we're going to talk about what is possibly going to be in this new biggest update. Now, I do need to mention one other thing. When Wastelanders came out, the Interloper was in the original game. Hey, Kentucky Ranger, I need to say hi to everybody. There's
Surfer Jeremy. How far are you guys from Salt Lake City?
Surfer Jeremy, Mickey.
Surf.
Who else is up there? Terry. There's several. Thank y'all for being here. Did y'all know after Wastelanders came out and you go to the deep? Do you remember in the deep, and it's still there, there is a thing called the Visitor?
Wait, Anthony is here, and Anthony says hello.
Hey, Anthony.
French player.
All right.
Are you in France?
No. He's just a French player. Yes, he's in France. Good grief. Sorry, Anthony. Sorry.
I just think that's so stinking cool.
Do y'all remember though?
He could be from France and be a player of the game.
Yes. Do y'all remember the Visitor that's found in the deep part of Wastelanders? It looks like a small Interloper. I believe, y'all listen, I believe the Visitor is going to be one of the new enemies we fight in the new update. This is a smaller version of the Interloper. And yes, I do believe that the Interloper is going to rise up at the end of whatever quest we go through, and we're going to get to fight the Interloper himself.
Oh, thank you for finishing. I was trying to wait.
Maybe I'm not near finished.
So hard.
I'm not near finished.
Anthony and whoever is new.
We got so much lore to go
Terry?
over.
Do I know Terry?
Don't say we're finished with 14 minutes
No,
in.
I'm just saying you took a break so I could
talk for a minute.
Speak for a moment. So, for those of you that do not know me, I am not here for gaming content.
She is the comic relief.
Don't just get completely
Yes, Kentucky Ranger. The Interloper is hungry and we need to keep fishing.
When I talk about things that have nothing to do with gaming, because I'm just here to annoy him. For some reason, he wants me here, and I love chit-chatting with you guys, but I have ADHD on steroids, and I go all over the place.
It's because you look pretty, and they like you. That's why you're here.
If I would lose a little bit more weight.
Like I have.
And
I've lost almost 50 pounds, guys.
I was asking 50. You guys. Yeah, he did.
Hurry
I
up.
was in the.
We got a lot to talk
winning the weight loss thing by like a landslide, and then
no, this is a landslide, baby.
And then you got sick, and now you're like beating me. So okay, so I was asking about Salt Lake City because Scott Intruder Gaming is in Salt Lake City, and I was wondering how close you guys were in perimeter to him.
Been to Lagoon Park. Cool. I used to live a few hours from Salt Lake City, Jeremy says, but I'm hours away from where I used to live now. So
Eat a cheeseburger. I would
yeah,
so
Kentucky Ranger, bless your heart. I was in the hospital for a week and lost 50 pounds. So
Same.
yes.
Same. Lupus flare.
So anyway, my prediction about what we're going to
How much
get,
did you say you lost?
and I really want to hear what y'all think we're going to get. We're going to talk a lot more lore about the Interloper and where I think he came from. But I obviously we're going to learn more about the Interloper. I believe there's going to be a new faction in the biggest update. All of this is coming. Hey, True Flat, looks what. Hey, I hadn't seen you in a while.
What the cat drug in? Yeah. Is that what you were about to say?
He's just about to finish tech school in the Air Force. Well, awesome. Yay! That is great.
Look at you. You are in the right branch.
That is great. No.
Yes. No. Yes, you are.
No, you're not.
Air Force brat.
No, Army, but that's all right. We're going to have a new faction, I believe, called the Dim Ones. Or the Enlightened Ones. It's according to who's talking about them. So they're called both. The Dim Ones.
His son is finishing Air Force thing.
Are the Enlightened Ones.
Did you get that right?
They also can be the Children of the Wood. Have any comments about that? The Children of the Wood?
Way to go, sir. The Children of the Wood. I mean, depending on where your brain is, aren't all kids
the fishy fellers? The fishy fellers. Well, the reason
aren't all kids children of wood?
The reason this we're sorry sacks of mud. We're made out of dirt, not wood.
You didn't.
I did get it.
You were just trying to avoid it.
The reason that this new faction is going to be called either the Dim Ones, the Enlightened Ones, or the Children of the Wood is because
Oh, I love some C-130s. They circle around here, and I absolutely love it. My heart just pitter-patters.
The Interloper.
He's kicking me under the desk.
The Interloper is called the Children of Chum. I like that one, too. The Interloper is called the First Begotten of the Wood. That's one of his names. So let's talk a little bit more about where the Interloper came from in the game, okay? Maybe we can learn, because this is definitely, with all the hints we get in Gone Fishing, it is definitely going to be what the biggest update is about.
Maybe Ripple can bring me a sucker or something, so I hush.
He's got several different names, if I can find them.
Y'all, when he does this, he's flustered.
No, obviously you can find him in the bottom of the Lucky Hole Mine. Y'all go down there now and you'll find the buckets of fish around him they were put in there with the new update. So I wonder, Kentucky Ranger says we got to keep doing that because we're feeding the Interloper. I don't know if they're made as offerings to the Interloper or he's actually eating them, but we are reviving the Interloper by our fishing. There's no doubt about that. No doubt about it at all. And it makes sense if he has the octopus face, which H.G. Lovecraft's creature, that Cthulhu, has the octopus face. It makes sense why he would be eating fish. Makes a whole lot of sense. So some other names that he's called. Let's see. What is he called?
You guys.
No, stop. The Eyes of the Forest, the Father of the Woods, the Harvester, or the Firstborn of the Wood. Okay, go ahead.
If you look close, some of the baskets of fish have been eaten. But
cool.
You guys.
I need to go back.
You are military or were military or have family that is, thank you.
Yes, absolutely. If y'all would like for me to make a video on all this lore, because like I said, I've got 2 pages worth of lore, let me know. I think it's some really cool stuff.
My brother is retiring. Technically, he's had his last day because he has all this overtime he has to use.
Well, my dad is really retired.
My daddy is too.
Your daddy is too? Both of our daddies are really retired.
But my dad is only retired. He's not really retired.
I got you. My dad was E9 in the Army. So,
my dads were master sergeants.
Let's talk just for a minute about Jeff Lane. Jeff Lane was the one that was communicating with the interloper. You can find this in holotapes in the Lucky Hole Mine. Again, if y'all would like for me to make a video, make it. Trey says yes, make a lore video. I will then. What are you laughing about? What'd I do? What'd I do?
My ADHD is so bad right now.
Yeah. What'd you do? Let's hear it.
So I ran.
She might get it out before we pass the 30-minute mark. Hey, man, what's going on?
So,
Look who's here.
Oh my gosh, Tom's
Yay! No, he was not retarded. He's retired.
here.
What did you read?
I ran.
Spit it out, baby. Come on, baby. Spit it out.
Please make love video.
Please make love videos. Well,
I was like, what the heck is a love video? Do we really want to put that on
I don't.
a family-friendly show?
It probably wouldn't go with my channel, do you think? I want to talk about Jeff Lane for just a minute. He was the one that was part of.
That's what True Flat.
He did.
Oh my gosh.
Jeff Lane was communicating with the interloper. He was part of the Mothman cult that split off and became these dim ones, enlightened ones, or children of the wood.
Oh.
And they started giving sacrifices to the interloper. Okay, all this is deep in interloper lore, but the way Jeff Lane is communicating with this being,
I'm getting in trouble under the desk again.
is by telekinesis. What's it called? Telekinesis, isn't it? Whichever.
The Vulcan mind meld.
Yeah. Which is interesting because that is exactly what's happening in the Gone Fission update. The captain is being mentally, so that's going to be part of the story. Wouldn't be YouTube
LF
friendly.
OnlyFans. It took me that long to figure out what
Yes,
LF was.
OnlyFans.
I mean,
We could open an OnlyFans page. Yeah.
no, we can't.
I don't think y'all want to see that from either of
This
us.
is not.
From either of us. But no. I said they wouldn't want to see it. I love seeing it. Yes. Let's change the subject.
You should just.
I get in trouble all the time. Kentucky Ranger says the captain and the fishman are being controlled by the interloper. Yeah, it appears that, and of course we're going to learn more about this, but the fish guy who is
Ripple is convinced she's going to sell foot pics.
He's part foot pics. Oh my word.
She's like, it's not my fault what somebody does with them.
He is part my alert king. He is definitely control. He is either like the intermediator. Maybe we're going to find out that the my alert guy would be. You ain't listening to a thing I'm saying.
No, my brain is everywhere.
Now,
I am ready for the next season.
could the interloper have come from the world of Fallout 76? Could it be the Veggie Man? But could it actually have come out of one of the vaults, guys? This is a neat thing. And again, I will do a deep dive since one person asked me to do a video. I'm going to do it. Vault 94 and 96 are two very interesting
because the
vaults.
rest of us read it incorrectly, and we're scared.
Let's talk about Vault 94 and 96. Both of these were opened up first during the raids. I miss the Vault raids. I wish they would do them again. I don't know why they took those away. Those were so good. Vault 94 is what happened to the mire. You wonder what happened to the mire and all the plants that went crazy? Well, they had a geck. That's a Geck. Listen, you're going to learn something, hon. Are you listening? She is gone. She's gone. Just got a vision of King motorboating.
Oh my god!
I just thought I'd show it.
Stop!
Vault 94. Listen. Focus. Vault 94 is where they had a geck that exploded. You know what a geck is? G-E-C-K. It's a Garden of Eden creation kit. And that goes all the way back to Fallout 1, which is really, really cool.
Over there.
Well, that's what caused the mire. So that's a good idea that it might have come from experiments out of Vault 94. But listen, Vault 96, we've all gone in Vault 96 in a daily ops or something like this. This is the vault that is frozen over, completely frozen. I want y'all to hear some of the things that were going on in Vault 96. Vault 96 is so, so cool. Vault 96 had 5 scientists, I believe.
Todd's going to lose his moderator's spot.
Vault 96 had 5 scientists that locked themselves in this vault. That's all that were in there. And what it was advertised, this vault was advertised to be the ark of preserving fauna and flora. There's a lot of biblical references in Fallout, by the way. But they were supposed to make plants and animals survive the apocalypse. Well, that's not what the real intention of Vault 96 was. Once they got in there, they got an update on the computer that said they are going to be genetically experimenting on plants and animals.
Love you. I'm so glad you're here.
I'm so glad you're back. We have missed you very much, Todd.
Hey, we genetically experiment on our Go ahead. Back to the channel.
Back to the channel. True Flat! Thank you so much.
It's the first Walter since the move.
It is the first real Walter since the move.
Unpacking.
Get it closer to the mic over here. There you go.
Stop squeezing me, you moron.
Thank you, True Flat. You're not a moron.
Thank you.
We appreciate y'all so much.
We finally got to do a Walter.
Guys, listen.
We got to do a Walter.
I'm gonna say this really quick. If it weren't for our members, Patreons, and those that give super chats and super stickers, that's where our money comes from. That's the only way.
Unless y'all move to Arkansas and buy a house.
And again, this is what I try to do as a living, other than pastoring a very small church right now. So she's the breadwinner.
I'm not winning a lot of bread.
You don't win much bread, no. But so we thank y'all more than
really.
No,
no,
that's not what I said. Roll the tape back. I didn't say that.
So many comments.
She does really good. She sells real estate and Melaleuca. And what else do you do?
I don't know, but I would love to tell you guys about Melaleuca because y'all got teeth and armpits.
That wouldn't offend most people, but somebody out there that don't have arms, that would have offended them.
They have armpits, whether you have arms or not.
Not necessarily.
You got a pit.
Okay. Back to Vault 96. This is really cool. During their tests and experiments, focus for just a minute. This is cool. They were genetically mutating and using radiation as well, animals. They came up with some brand new mutations that might, if it's connected, wouldn't this be great if some of these are released? Now, chameleonization was one of them.
That was a good word for you to say.
Yeah, I got it out. We have nothing worse than a pitless man.
Pitless arm. Pitless arm.
True Flat. I still want a hat, by the way. We need to do that hat exchange. I love your logo.
What's the only state mentioned in the Bible? It's got to be a joke.
It is a joke. I only know that there's going to be women in heaven.
And I know he brews the coffee.
No, there's no women in heaven because it says there was silence for half an hour. Anyway, so some other ones are pyrokinesis, which is controlling fire with the mind. Another one was.
Can I just love the hippo for a minute?
Kyrokinesis, which is controlling ice, cold, and snow. But anyway, it's all getting to this. This is great. have
Noah looked out of the Arkansas.
Have any of y'all heard, anybody that's on here, has anybody heard of subject X001 out of Vault 96? Anybody? Now, you can talk for a minute while we missed you, Todd, immensely. Go ahead and talk
we
for a minute.
We did miss you. I don't have anything to say
right in the chat quick if you know who.
Like,
don't look it up. But do you know subject X001 from Vault 96?
Hey, have y'all seen those? Have y'all seen those? Have y'all seen those reels where people put a drink of water in their mouth? Put some tea in your mouth.
No.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Hit me with a mouse pad?
Put some tea in your mouth.
No, I don't have tea.
Oh, put some stuff in your mouth.
You've switched me off of sweet
and
tea.
Then you pop them in the face and see if they spit it everywhere.
This is my Elvis mouse pad, and she's messing with it. Quit. Okay, subject X001. Todd. This was a subject that had never seen before
Flatwoods Monster.
Mutations. It was not the Flatwoods Monster.
Mandigo?
Some think it was the Flatwoods Monster, but no, the Flatwoods Monster is obviously connected to the Zetans.
Synth?
No.
Well, that's all they got.
So he had these. He had the mimicking ability. He had the ability, if he got by other people with other mutations, he could mimic their mutations, even if he didn't have them.
Like a chameleon.
He also had something that was called shifting mutations. He was so dangerous that they put him in secret access, even from the 5 scientists that were in there, and only the computer, the automated computer of the vault, had access to him.
That little thing.
I'm sure that worked out really well, okay?
If you watch the series, that automated brain didn't do very good.
So subject X001 could be the interloper that is found in Lucky Hole Mine, because it's not in Bay 86 in Vault 96 where it was supposed to be. You can go in there, you can search, you can't find it.
I think I'm going to die.
So did it get out? Are we going to get to see
blue.
it? You know, you could at least feign.
What if I dye my hair?
You could feign interest.
Like Fallout blue.
You could feign interest.
What if I dye it like Fallout blue?
Can you feign interest?
What do you think?
No. I don't want a blue-haired lady.
I'm getting old enough to have blue
There's
hair.
several reasons I don't want a blue-haired lady. No offense to any blue-haired lady out there. But please don't dye your hair blue. You've had it red before. You've had it black before. Those are great colors. Todd, quit it. So, could the interloper be this subject X001? Again, I will do a deep dive on this in another video, but it's really, really cool to think about
and
if it came out of one of the vaults.
Is thinking, what stupid channel did I stumble upon?
What have I stumbled upon? Hopefully he's still here and he's subscribed.
Hopefully he's like, this is just crazy enough that I think I'll stay.
But did you know the interloper, we already know, does have psychokinesis, telekinesis. He can alter the landscape before him. All of this stuff is going to come out in the update.
You can stay, Todd. We'll
let
you stay.
So there's going to be, no, don't you dare leave. There'll be vines and stuff that attack us.
Forever.
Think about some of the cool things that are coming to the game. Feign interest for a minute and go, wow.
Wow.
Attacking vines. I believe the visitor,
for those.
that small interloper that's in the deep, is going to be one of the enemies. And again, I do think we're going to actually get to raise the interloper. By all this fishing, we're going to raise the interloper, and it's going to be the main battle at the end. It actually is going to be better than the Queen, I think. So that's with a new faction. Now, the only thing that's left to wonder what's coming.
Are you talking about me, or are you talking about something else?
The only thing that we wonder about is there going to be a new area to explore in this update? Personally, y'all just hear me out. Personally, I would rather them make us re-explore. Did you roll your eyes about what I'm saying?
You said it was going to be better than the Queen. And I was like,
not you, Queen.
That's what I asked.
No.
And you just ignored me.
Oh, I thought just about them. No, not you, Queen.
No. I was like, are you saying something's going to be better
no,
than me?
the Scorched Beast Queen. The Scorched Beast Queen.
You're having pancakes for dinner.
I hope they make us re-explore older areas or not used areas that's already in the map. Like, I hope we do go back to Vault 96, 94. Maybe there's another vault or another mine. Maybe we get to go deeper in the Lucky Hole mine and find out where the Interloper came from. I asked AI. She loves that I'm using AI now. I asked AI where the...
I love the way he talks about it. I asked AI.
Yeah.
When you look, AI says...
Well, I asked AI where the Interloper came from, and it said nobody knows. Obviously.
It's like the Walmart.
So
the Dollar General.
After about 5 questions of you're going to have to guess AI to tell me where it came from, it said one of the possibilities is it came from deeper in the Lucky Hole mine, possibly even the core of the earth. Ooh. Because the cult that is worshiping the Interloper believes the Interloper is actually a deity. You can see that they're sacrificing blood to the Interloper in the first...
Are you almost through your notes?
No. But I'm not going to go all through them because they've asked for a video now. Why? What do you want to talk about? Floaters?
No.
No. Okay.
I told you to make a floaters t-shirt, though. They would all buy a floaters t-shirt. Wouldn't y'all buy a floaters t-shirt?
Kentucky said, I asked AI to make a Fallout action doll. I don't talk to AI anymore.
Y'all would buy a floaters shirt.
We need to make a... by the way, just a little...
And if you don't know about that episode, you need to go back and find it.
Yeah, just another thing.
It was great.
Another way to help out the channel, if you want to, there is merch. There's new merchandise, like the new hats.
Merch.
We have new shirts, but we also have a brand new shirt, the Glowing Meat shirt.
I didn't understand.
Because if you've watched a live stream at all, you know I talk about glowing meat, and it got to be a drinking game. Whenever King said glowing meat, you take a drink. So we've got a glowing meat shirt. It's a piece of glowing meat. It says glowing meat, take a drink. It's really cool. So
glowing meat, take a drink.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. So anyway, with all we've gone over so far,
Mr. France hasn't said anything else.
What do you guys... Yeah, he probably left like, oh man, I'm out of here. What do you guys think about the upcoming update? The biggest update that's ever coming. I really doubt it's going to be bigger than Wastelanders, but I hope it is. Do you think we're going to get new areas, a whole new area of the map, or maybe they're going to open up some of the places, like open up some of the White Spring, get to visit some of these vaults that we don't get to go to except for a daily op, and re-explore some new rooms, hopefully. And I hope they don't leave it as a mystery. I want to get to the bottom of the Interloper. Is it something that was made in Vault 96? Is it something that happened because of the Gek explosion at Vault 94? Or are they going to keep it like they do in most Fallouts? Whenever H.D. Lovecraft is brought up in most Fallouts, they leave it as a mystery.
Kentucky says, I'd say one of the big dead spaces on the map will be opened up.
Yeah. I would really I honestly would like to get 2. I would like to get new parts of the map.
God, it's time to get back in the game.
But
even I watched the TV series.
There's a lot going on with 76. It's back thriving again. Thriving again. So we'll talk more about the Interloper in a minute, but we've got about 20 minutes left of the program. As far as news goes, the reason we're talking about the Interloper, there is no Bethesda news this week. Really no news at all.
Is no news good news, or no news is just...
Well, we hope that means Bethesda's cooking on something. We're still waiting on Starfield. We're waiting on the PlayStation announcement. Now, you can get on, I believe it's Steam now, and Starfield, I don't know if it's Steam, it's one of them. It actually Starfield has a PlayStation emblem by it, so it says Xbox, PC, and PlayStation now.
Did you remove
So
the
that
PO
is
box
coming
from the information?
very soon. Yes, I do that.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we have a new PO box, and we'll be putting that out pretty soon. We probably don't have it yet, but we're going to
I
have.
was going to let him say we did though, but we don't.
We're going to have a new PO
We
box.
will have eventually.
Yeah. So anyway, the new DLC that's coming for Starfield, I believe they're going to announce it all at one time. The PlayStation port, the DLC, and possibly even port over to Switch 2, probably not Switch. I wished it was coming to Switch, but I doubt it now that Switch 2 is a thing. Now, when are we going to hear about this? I would love it to be QuakeCon, but I don't think it's going to be QuakeCon. But I do believe we will hear about it at GamesCon.
Guys, I never played Starfield either.
Both of them, by the way,
shocks you.
both of them are in August. So I believe we'll hear about all of that Starfield in August. QuakeCon's in the early part of August, then GamesCon is mid-August. So I think GamesCon will be the time that we get hear about anyway, the PlayStation port and the new DLC, and then I believe we'll get it probably October or November, because
I mean, if you don't want your PS5, you can send it here. I'll take it.
They will not want it to come out the same month as this biggest update that Fallout 76 has ever got, and that's going to be December. So December is going to be all about Fallout. So I believe we'll get the Starfield stuff either October or November. That's the best guess I can give, and I believe it's going to be a big update. I hate we haven't heard anything for months and months and months, but they told us that the Shattered Space, they should have kept the Rev 8 and all that, and it would have appeared to have been a better update. So that's what they're doing this year. They're not giving us monthly updates. They're saving it all for the DLC. So
that was a good move, Kentucky.
Todd,
that was a good move.
Todd, I don't know if you like space game at all.
I'm always negotiating.
Starfield is
amazing realtor.
Starfield is a good game. It really is. It's a really good game. It's worth playing.
I can get you like front property.
It's not as good, in my opinion, as the Elder Scrolls and Fallout, but it is a good game. It's worth playing. And yes, Jeremy, there are some amazing mods. They're called creations now. Let's get it right.
Creation station.
Watchtower is an amazing creation for Starfield. Another one, by the way, that's free came out just this week that expands the shipbuilding in the Crimson Fleet stuff. So
Todd hasn't played Elder Scrolls either. Oh my gosh.
You are really missing it now. That's my favorite series of all time. Surfer says, I learned a long time ago not to buy Bethesda single-player games until they are fully released with all DLC and at a discount. For example, I got Skyrim Legendary Edition. Yes, but I couldn't wait. I have to get them early. Of course, I really do now with the channel. So. But as far as Bethesda news, that's it. I wish there was more, but we weren't gonna.
She is a better woman than me.
We weren't gonna have a day where we didn't talk to you. Isn't that right?
No,
we did.
Never.
Now that
we've had all of those we want.
Now that I'm feeling better,
we're back.
I'm getting back to a regular schedule. In fact,
we're trying to be back.
After I get off of here, I'm gonna do my honeydews. And then I'm going to come back and start working. There's 2 videos I'm trying to put out. One is going to be a lore video on this, the Interloper. Another one is what we went over in the live stream last time, which is a secret vendor in Fallout 76 where you get really unique outfits and recipes. So
we have been here 9 months and 3 days.
In this house?
In this house.
Wow.
And we still have not hung the fish or the deer.
Well, there's still boxes here in my office, but it's not my boxes.
It's
Wolfman's.
Very busy 9 months and 3 days.
You're the queen. She's Bluegrass Barbie. I like that. That's good.
I love that.
That is good. King is a queen. No, we didn't say that. No. Now
stop.
What?
Don't.
What?
Whatever. Don't.
What?
Todd, don't.
Oh, come on, baby.
Don't. We do not. We don't.
Stop it.
I'm serious. Don't do that.
Don't
crap.
pinch me.
Don't make me say stuff.
Don't pinch me. Don't, LOL. So, with all that said, I'm really excited about this biggest update. I've wanted to learn more about the Interloper all along. Really have.
He can send you the real
And we are.
address, True Flat. That's fine.
Yes, absolutely.
He can send you the address. Of this.
If you follow me on X, message me over there, or Facebook, message me over there. Yeah, and I'll shoot you our address. Absolutely.
I'm gonna fire both of you and take over the stream. I'm gonna take over the channel.
Because I said SHOOT?
No, I'm gonna take over the channel. I don't know what we'll talk about. Y'all know I don't know what we'll talk about.
I'm on X. Not XXX, but I'm on X. So when are you going to design the floater shirt for us? I think we just need a picture of a floater and says "Got floaters." That's
really all we need.
That's all you need. Yep, absolutely. No XXX. We don't even have double X over here.
God is very, very good. So really, he's coming out of a flare.
Yeah,
that's
why I've only had a live stream this week. I was pretty bad Monday and Tuesday.
He passed out again Monday. First time since we got out
since
of the
hospital.
And I realized yesterday that I think you pass out when you're in flare mode now, is when I think you're passing out.
So it's my lupus. Just blame the lupus.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we had another episode, but we're here today.
That's why I'm so white and skinny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, what were you going to do with this?
Well, see, you take a drink.
Take a drink. Take a drink.
I'll take a drink if you take a drink.
You go first.
Don't do it super hard.
What do you mean super hard? Isn't that the point? You're going to spit it on me. Get that stuff out of your mouth. Quit. Spit it on me. I wasn't born yesterday. Okay, guys. This is where we come to the last part of the podcast. My favorite part. Y'all get to talk about anything y'all want. So if y'all have questions for me or the Queen or both, just post them right there and we will.
And if y'all ever get weird messages from him, y'all let me know, because I swear when he is passed out, trying to keep him off of his devices.
Well, I get so. But let me explain.
When he passes out, when he comes to, he's not really.
No, my mind's
coherent.
Not right.
Things are not correct.
Let me explain. Y'all realize I have over 13,000 subscribers, so I get a lot of messages and comments, and if I don't keep up with them, they go on past and I miss them, and I don't want anybody to feel left out like that. So I try to answer them on a daily basis. Well, when I come back, literally I'm shaking, I'm doing like this, and my mind's not right. So yeah, she'll go, "What are you doing?" Because I posted something.
That's a good idea, True.
I posted something on X just the other day, and I said, "Don't tell Queen I'm posting." I think that was Tuesday. I did.
Y'all, I take devices out of his hands. I say, "Stop! Don't do anything," and he says, I'm not. I'm just trying to," and I mean, it's barely coherent. And his hand is shaking and he's hitting things, and I'm like, "Stop touching your device."
Surfer, mine is pecan pancakes. He said, "Do you like plain pancakes or banana or blueberry?" I would love banana pancakes.
I would love some blue. Oh, I can make. I have a banana. Do you want a banana pancake?
But pecan pancakes is the best.
I don't have any pecans.
Mm.
I do have a banana. Do you want a banana pancake?
Is that what we're having tonight?
We're having pancakes.
Yeah.
If you people do have teeth and pits and you do want to know about Melaleuca,
thank you, Todd.
Gluten-free stuff now too, which is so amazing. We have pancake batter and brownie mix and the beef box.
If y'all wonder what Melaleuca is, all their products are safe. I mean, all their cleaners, you could drink it. I mean, it tastes really bad, but you can drink it. It's totally safe. So
It's all made in America.
and it don't have the chemicals.
Unless you're
and
in
stuff.
France or somewhere and they make it there in those countries as well. But
Pecan.
everything here is made here.
Kentucky says pecan.
Pecan.
Pecan. Either way. I don't think anybody says
Caramel.
Does anybody say pecan in Arkansas? I don't think so.
Probably only no.
That's one thing we don't say country, which is kind of weird. Because everything else we say country.
No biscuits and gravy for you, or no pancakes. Give me biscuits and gravy or chicken fried steak. I make some killer homemade biscuits.
I can't say the
which
word.
Are much better than my first try at making biscuits.
Say the word flowers.
Flowers?
Yeah, I can't say that word.
You can't say flowers? I can't say mule.
Mine is very country. Just say it without the S.
Flower?
See, that sounds like FLOUR.
Yeah.
Do you
and
say
it
them
also
the same?
Sounds like FLOWER. Flower.
Flower.
Not flour.
Flour. That's what I said.
Flour.
No pancakes, True Flight? Everybody likes pancakes. Come on.
Kentucky, do you shop for Melaleuca? I'm so sad. I wish you guys were shopping with me.
Okay, did we miss anybody?
Do you guys do the beef box? If you don't, you should.
Oh yeah, they have meat now. Wow, it's good.
$35 a month. You should do that if you don't already do that.
We had the roast the other night, and boy, it's good.
No, we moved closer into Tornado Alley. Actually,
yeah, we're
straight in Tornado Alley now.
We're in Little Rock. We're in Little Rock. You put your finger right in the middle, right in the middle of Arkansas. We're right in the middle now. Right. I mean, Little Rock is dead center, middle.
Little Rock is dead center. We're just right to the edge of it. Yeah.
No, we're just to the left of it.
Oh, haven't done sweet. Yeah.
Sweet potato pancakes.
That's what he said. You moved me to Tornado Alley. It was a fun spring.
Yeah, it was stormy here. We did have sweet potatoes in the roast the other night, and man, those were good.
So I have psoriatic arthritis, and I'm very allergic to gluten, which doesn't matter with the potatoes, but my joints hurt from different things. And so if you ever come through Arkansas, let us know. There are
absolutely.
Some white sweet potatoes, like there's Japanese sweet potatoes and
what
all
kind
these different
these?
Kinds. They're the white ones, but they're
they were good.
They're white sweet potatoes, and they are so good.
They would melt in your mouth good.
He loves them.
Mm-hmm.
I put them in with the roast.
And I don't care for stewed potatoes.
Did you like the roast?
Oh, the roast was so good. She made roast with rice and gravy, which was a special request for me. You got to have rice and gravy with everything. And the sweet potatoes. And man,
it was good.
That was good. That was good. Well, guys, we got 2 minutes, actually 1 minute left. So if you have anything you want to say, we're going to start saying thank you so much for being here.
Want to hear Walter? Y'all know what to do.
I hope you enjoyed the little bit of lore we got out. But we talked about the Interloper. If you missed, go back. If you want to wait on the video where Queen's not talking, hopefully I can get that out and I'll fit. No, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't. Stop it. Thank you, Kentucky Ranks. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate y'all so much.
Day to be back with y'all.
Absolutely. Todd, come back again. We miss you.
All you guys come back. Like, who else has been here that wasn't here in a while?
Well, True Flat hadn't been here in a while either.
Flat hadn't been here in a while either. So,
yeah, it was in her eyes. She's mischievous. She'll do it as soon as we get off. I promise you. Well, God bless y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your weekend. I am the King.
I'm the Mississippi Queen.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thanks for coming.